everyone is on the same hymn sheet, aren't they? I don't think anybody's come out and said that is a red, apart from the referee. So let's put that to bed. I don't think anyone who wants to argue that it needs to give their head a wobble. I mean, it's ridiculous. But it's just chaos. There's absolute chaos going on. I mean, I don't know whether the referees are confused. I don't know whether there's too many cooks. VAR is creating chaos, and the officiating isn't good. It's got worse, which doesn't help VAR. But I just think something's got to change. It's becoming hard work watching football. It's becoming hard work waiting and getting frustrated when they get such easy decisions wrong. David Luiz was a joke getting sent off. Bednarek was a joke. Soucek was a joke. This isn't football. This is not what we want. It's not what we want. We don't want to be waiting every time a goal's scored to see if it's okay either. Things like that. You know what? I hate that bit of it as well.
No, I agree.
Something has to happen. Mike Dean has been reffing for years.
Yes.
Lee Mason has been reffing for years. So have they become worse overnight? Have they lost their common sense? No, it's that VAR is well, they have to a degree, but it's because of VAR and what it's causing and the problems it's creating. They're all over the place. They're not being led. Obviously, whoever's in the hierarchy at the Referees Association, I mean, they've got to do something different, because the amount of subjective decisions they're getting wrong is ridiculous. Well, it's as I said, more importantly, it's becoming really, really frustrating and difficult to watch football with any enjoyment. For me. And for lots of people I talk to.
What's emerging, Simon, is the people who are making these decisions might not be singing from the same hymn sheet. It's being reported this morning the likes of Dean and Mason are not seeing it in the same way. So maybe, as happens between man and woman in life, is a split possibly on the cards here. Go different ways for a spell, then get back and see how you feel about each other then.
Well, look, I mean, the notion that VAR is at fault is a strange one, because the centre of VAR is a human interaction with the technology to make a decision. So if humans are reacting to the information that's put in front of them and they're still getting it wrong, then you have to look at the quality of the refereeing and the quality of the rules. VAR is just a protocol and a piece of tech that people are able to use to be able to advance the opportunity to make the right decision. And the right decision comes from a choice from a human being. So if we're sat there looking at two referees and both of them come up with a decision that football doesn't like because of the nature of the subjectivity of it, then it's the rule and the human interpretation of it rather than the VAR. VAR is simply a protocol that analyses an event and gives the person that's interpreting it an opportunity to make a decision. So it goes
Simon, if you didn't have VAR, you wouldn't have two referees even discussing it. You'd have a referee on the pitch making a decision, wrong or right, and then you talk about it in the pub after.
Danny, the referee on the pitch is the person that makes the ultimate decision. He is the person that adjudicates the information that's provided to him by the video assistant referee and by the fact he's got two eyes and two ears. He can see it for himself. If they're still making the wrong decision, VAR just becomes the whipping boy for bland, poor, cowardly, unprofessional refereeing.